Welcome to the PodAskew Podcast. I am CJ, and with me, as always, is my hetero life mate, Rico. And this is episode 37. So...
In a row?
Yes! In a row. So, how you doing, man?
If I'm being fucking honest, I am in a lot of pain still.
Oh, God, what happened?
God. Okay, so I sat in a chair, and the chair died.
The chair died? I didn't realize chairs lived.
Dude, I fucked up a chair, and it fucked me right back in my back.
That's usually the way that works.
So I was sitting. I sat down in a chair at my mother's house, which is now technically my house because that's where stuff that I moved to. And I didn't like sit on it hard, and I know I'm a big guy, but like the chair just said nope, and then
nope. I like how you put that. That was funny.
It just nope. Broke. Like it was like wood and metal, and the legs just gave out underneath me, and luckily it was on carpet.
Well, that is thankful.
Yeah, but here's the crazy thing is that there was like a giant entertainment center behind me.
Oh dear.
And I missed cracking my skull on it by about an inch.
Coming from a guy who's split his open 3 times in his life, I can tell you that's a good thing to have missed.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I got a concussion regardless because like the back pain was severe.
Right.
But when this happened that night, my neck and like the base of my skull on my left side felt like someone was digging a thumb in there.
Yeah, that sounds like a concussion.
And I instantly had a headache, and I instantly had nausea. And I just couldn't, I was like on the ground. I didn't black out.
Right.
I definitely was like, I remember clearly saying to my stepfather and Stephanie, I'm like, something's not right, guys. Like, something's not right.
Right.
And then, yeah, man, that was a week ago. After you and I recorded on Sunday, and then I was like, hey, we're gonna watch the Game of Thrones, and then I decided to fucking play James Caan's role in fucking Misery. like I was like, I had to I tried taking a shower for that hot steam and the hot water to help my back, and I immediately got nauseous and lightheaded. I had to sit down in the tub, and I said, all right, this shower just became a fucking bath. Turned the bath water on and soaked for like 15, 20 minutes. And then had to have Steph come in and actually kind of haul me out because I just couldn't really fucking get out properly. I couldn't stand up very well. And then as I'm standing up, I got a wave of nausea and lightheadedness and threw up in the bathtub.
Yeah, that's definitely a concussion, my friend. You concussed yourself.
Yeah. I don't think, is there levels of concussions? Like, is there a minor concussion or is there a major concussion?
Yes.
Okay, then I definitely had a minor concussion because, like,
it might be a little higher if you threw up. Throwing up generally is a little bit higher than minor. Well,
that was also because I think it was also my stomach was upset because I took like 4 ibuprofen immediately.
Oh, well, yeah, that could do it too.
Like, I was taking 4 ibuprofen every 4 hours to really just kind of knock it out as soon as I could. If I could have taken Vicodin, I would have taken Vicodin. If I could have drank without medication, I would have. But there was no position for me to get comfortable apart from just sitting down and watching Game of Thrones in like a fucking bathrobe, just in an immense amount of pain. I took off 2 days of work, and then went on one of my days off to try and make up for it. And that was fucking stupid of me. And I'm feeling much better, but I'm still like on like medication. And like I'm taking my time, and at some point, just to show how the sausage is made for our listeners, we will pause at some point so I can get up and stretch and walk around a little bit because sitting is good, but it's also terrible for you. You want to kind of get up and move around. But I learned. I told my mom I'm sorry I broke your chair, and then my stepfather said, Rico, that chair was going to break sooner or later. That chair was fucking, shifty looking. And then I kind of snapped back and said, if y'all fucking knew the chair was going to break sooner or later, why the fuck did you keep it?
Right.
And I told my mom, Mom, free on Craigslist doesn't necessarily mean safe. It means Rico will die.
By the way, I completely related but off topic. I found out recently the best place to get a hot tub is Craigslist.
I mean, okay.
No, so
I mean, I love a good hot tub, but I don't know if I would trust it on Craigslist.
Well, all right. So here's the rub, right, or the way it comes down. And this is, I looked into this after I heard about it, and it turns out to be true. So a lot of people, at least out here, I don't know if it changes when you get to warmer climate states like yours or Nevada or Phoenix or like Arizona or whatever. But I know here, if you have a pool and or hot tub, your homeowner's insurance and in some instances your taxes are higher because it's a danger situation for drowning or whatever, right? So a lot of people who buy houses, and I'm not talking about like flippers, I'm talking about just people going to buy a house to live in, don't want something like a hot tub and tell the seller, like, I'll buy the house if you get rid of the hot tub. So these people are giving away perfectly good hot tubs on Craigslist just so they can get it off their property so that they can sell the house they're trying to sell.
Shit, dude, that'd be one of my conditions to buy a house. Is like, I'll buy the house if you throw in a fucking hot tub.
Right, but some people don't want to pay the higher taxes and or insurance. So, I get what you're saying. I'm kind of in the same boat, but yeah, that's a thing.
Dude, I would kill for a fucking hot tub right now.
I bet you would. I'd love to have one too. Shit. The only thing about
give me all that bacteria.
Real quick about just a fun thing, because I'm skinny little fucker. You can see that, but our listeners don't know that. But I can't sit in a hot tub.
What do you mean you can't sit in a hot tub?
I can't. I'm not weighted enough. The jets actually move me. Like, I can't sit.
You're a goddamn floater?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, do you put like fucking like bricks in the pockets of your fucking of your swimming trunks?
No, I'll sit for a while. It's not an immediate thing, and then after it starts to happen, I'll jump out and sit on the edge for a while, leave my feet in, and then I'll get back in. I'll rotate in and out, that kind of thing.
Dude, I mean, I have sort of the same problem when I get in a hot tub and I float, but it's usually my cock and balls that float.
Jesus. Anyway,
right up to the surface.
So, anything else going on your end, or is that it?
I have a quick little funny story.
Okay, well, before you get to your story, since you have a story, I have a quick follow-up I need to ask you about before we get into your story. So, a couple episodes back, you told a story about a woman who, in the parking lot, went forward and fucked up a Toyota and almost hit Steph's car and that whole thing. I just want to know if there was any more follow-up to that. Like, have you ever found out what happened or why she did it or anything?
No, just woman, just a shitty driver. That's all it was.
Okay, well, on the episode we were speculating whether or not she had drugs in her system or drunk or was just out of it. So
I think it was a combination of all three. There's no equals to that equation. Like,
fair
it's
enough.
just she is.
Okay. I was just wondering if you had any update. What's your story?
My story is every Saturday at the video room, if the weather's good, we'll do a sidewalk sale where we take 3 tables, and usually it's my coworker Bill, who's 80 years old, and he basically comes in to do this. And he's been working there for 20 some odd years. He was the manager, and I sort of stepped down. I've sort of taken over, not to mention Art's passing. So he will do the designated sidewalk sale from like 12 to around 3 o'clock. I usually get there at 3 o'clock, let him go because he's 80 and he can only work so much, right?
Right.
Even though he's not debilitating work, it's just a lot of it is just sitting down and talking to people. And if the weather's nice, you get a nice breeze and you talk to people on the sidewalk. So I went there, I took over for him at 3 o'clock, and I was there outside till like about 4:30. It was actually really great because I was able to just kick back in a chair and occasionally stand up and make some sales with some stuff. Side little thing, a customer came and bought like we had just gotten a bunch of donations and a bunch of other DVDs acquired. A lot of them were Kevin Smith shit.
Okay.
Like, we got, like, copies of Mallrats, Clerks, Clerks 2, Chasing Amy, Dogma. Like, the Dogma one, I said, do not get rid of this. Like, hold on to this one.
Right.
Because this fucker's like $45 online.
Yeah.
And like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, there was a copy of Zack and Mary Making Porno. And at one point, I actually, like, on like the Facebook group, the World of Kevin Smith, like, I took photos of these movies, of the cover, and I was like, hey, anybody who lives in the Bay Area, come out here if you want to buy these, or, you know, if you're a fan of PodAskew Podcast, let us know, and you can get a free rental. If you let me know that you saw this ad on Facebook, I'll give you a free rental. Blah 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 blah.
Right. Anyone show up?
So this guy, no one showed up, but one guy said that he would come by and be a renter. But if he did come by, he doesn't talk to me.
Right.
Although I'm sure he probably tried going to the owner and being like, hey, you know, I'm part of the US universe, and the owner's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
But this random guy bought like 4 Kevin Smith movies.
Nice.
And I said, oh man, you got some great taste. He's like, I've never seen any of them except for Clerks. I'm like, really? Holy shit. You're about to fucking get some education, dude.
Yeah, totally.
That's not the funny thing.
Okay.
What happened was this guy came over, and I was sitting down, and he came over, and the first thing I noticed was this guy had metal looking pants. Like, the color of it looked like a shiny metal.
His pants?
His pants were the color of shiny metal.
Just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Go ahead.
Like, they just looked like reflective fucking pants. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what part of the fucking disco era did this guy just get shot out of? Like, what the fuck is this? And he said, hey, bro, can I bother you for a second? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He said, hey, man, there's a store somewhere nearby called Denim and Stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, who the fuck would name a store called Denim and Stuff? I'm like, okay. He said, so I don't know where it is. Can you, like, maybe look up on your phone? Let me know where it is. And I'm like, sure. So I type it in. And as I'm typing in, I glance up because I'm like, what the fuck are with these pants? This dude had a massive fucking erection.
Okay.
Hold on. And I immediately like, oh shit. I look away and I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? And this dude was very proud of himself. And this dude starts talking about how fucking horny he is and how he really just wants to fuck a woman. And he, I shit you not, starts rubbing his boner very, very softly through his pants on the table with all the fucking movies and shit. Just like starts like softcore fucking dry humping his fucking table and talks about how he wants to fuck some girls. And I'm like, hey man, I can't help you with that, but like your store is down the fucking street. Good luck. He's like, oh, thanks, man. And then fucks off. And then I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why is it always me? Why do I fall down the fucking stairs and fracture my ankle? Why do I fucking sit in a chair and almost die? Why do I got fucking random Oaklanders rubbing their dick on a fucking table in front of me?
Well,
what the fuck?
I can't speak for the first two, but you are a sexy beast, so that explains the third one. And as you talked about in the clip show, you are a teddy bear. So who knows?
Yeah, but this dude was not interested in me. He was definitely this dude was excited about fucking denim, dude.
I get it.
And then when I saw it, I saw his boner. I'm like, dude, I don't believe. I think I might believe in God now because that holy shit.
Oh man. All right, well,
that was definitely a fucking weird one for me, man. I'm still kind of in awe. Not about the dick. I'm just more about like, who does that?
Yeah, who does that?
And I was like, okay, well, it's Oakland. That makes sense. But he didn't look like a crackhead or anything. He just looked like a dude who, I said it, like just got shot out of the disco era.
Yeah. All right.
On that note,
speaking of the Kevin Smith movies from the Sidewalk Sale, it is episode 37, and because it's 37, we are trying an experiment. This is something we've talked about doing for a while now and have yet to attempt. But we have talked about live commentating a movie together. And we figure, why not start with Clerks? Since, hey, this is a Kevin Smith homage podcast. So
exactly because this will be the 37th episode.
This is episode 37. Yeah.
So we're doing what we have aimed to do. And you know what? Like you said, this is an experiment. Maybe this will lead to other things. We're open to taking requests on certain movies if you want us to live commentary on them.
Sure. And it's also a good practice because, and I don't think we've announced this to the audience yet, but we are going to attempt to do a live commentary of the Oscars in a few weeks.
Right.
So that'll be interesting. I have been suggested that we should find a way to do a live stream, like put it live, do the episode live as we're watching it.
If we can do that, and if all the listeners can ignore the chufta and schmegma that follows, then
yes,
I'm up for it.
Well, you and I need to discuss that, but I'm not sure, because the only way I think we could do it is through our YouTube channel. But
we did pretty much release the New Year's Eve special pretty much as it was. So
no,
nothing really can be that fucking bad.
Believe it or not, there was some editing in there. Believe it or not.
Oh, I do believe it, but the audience doesn't know.
No, that's true.
How it was ridiculous.
It was pretty raw, and I left it that way on purpose. But still, yeah.
Oh yeah, going in raw.
Anyway, yeah, raw dog.
Speaking of going in raw,
yes.
For our listeners, if you would.
If you want to join us in watching Clerks as we're going through this commentary, we are at where am I at here? We are at hold on. 47-second mark, which is the PodAskew Productions Presents title card. So that's where we are to start.
And we will be watching it on mute.
Yes.
Not only for audio reasons, so that he and I could talk as we're watching it, but also for copyright reasons.
Yes,
but we encourage our listeners to do this with us and to watch it on mute with subtitles. You can listen to us, talk about people talking. That's really what this is going to be.
Yeah,
it's going to be us talking. It's kind of a weird meta thing because we're doing an episode about Clerks. The reason why we're doing this is because of Clerks. And so it's all over the fucking place. So
it's all over the fucking place. You do bring up a valid point that I think I want to mention to our listeners. We are watching with the subtitles on, so we will, as much as you and I probably know the dialogue and probably could do it without subtitles. We are going to do the subtitles. And what I think is going to be interesting about that is we may pick up some things we've never heard because we never dared to pay attention to them. So I'm curious to see.
I usually watch everything with subtitles, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. See, I don't. I try not to because for me, and I don't want to get in a whole discussion about it, but for me, I find that watching with subtitles, if I'm actually trying to watch it with sound, is distracting to me, and I spend too much time reading the subtitles, and I miss the visual things that are happening on the movie.
Yeah, but you're not deaf as fuck like I am.
Well, no. I probably will be one day, but I'm not there yet. Anyway,
the more podcast episodes you do, the more deaf you'll end up being.
Well, that and the $8,000 surround sound system in my car with the 12-inch subwoofers in a little compact Golf. So,
that being said, let's start.
Here we go.
First. In 3, 2, 1. Doggy. Do we know whose dog that is? Where that dog came from?
Kev has said it once, but I don't remember, honestly. I want to know. He's also talked about the inspiration about Dante sleeping in the closet.
I don't get that either. I've never understood that. I mean, I get the fact that it's funny that a dog is on the bed and then he's in the closet.
Yeah.
I mean, I've actually heard of some people reaching really hard and being like, "Oh, it's obviously Dante is repressing some homosexuality. That's why he's coming out of the closet."
No, I can't say that, but
no, I disagree because as Randall said, like, why do you always have two fucking girls that are arguing, like, fighting over you?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're starting, and Dante's on the phone with his boss.
Making him promise that he leaves at 12. Is it 12 o'clock or I walk?
Yeah, and I think we've all been in a situation where the boss has just blatantly fucking lied to us like that.
Oh, definitely. Well, mine's been more like I was the boss and my associate didn't show up and I had to work their shift. That's been my experience.
Dude, Dante's a fucking slob, dude.
Oh, so my room's not much better, I gotta be honest with you.
All right,
okay,
so this is the part that I...
Yeah, see?
This is the part that always mystified me.
That's Coco.
Because I never knew... That's obviously... Yeah, it's Coco, but it doesn't... It's so quick, you can't really fucking tell. By the way, even for a 23-year-old, that is an awful fucking breakfast.
Oh, it's totally. Yeah. I want
Gigliotti.
to know whose motorcycle that is. Is that Dante's motorcycle?
Does Dante seem like the person who would have a motorcycle, though?
Because, but then who is it?
Maybe it's one of the other Hickses, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe Grant Hicks.
By the way, Dante had a better car in this movie than he does in 2. I like Dante's car in this movie much better. I wish they still had that car when they did 2.
I'm so car stupid. I actually would assume it was the same fucking car.
No, I think they're both Oldsmobiles, but they're different Oldsmobiles.
You know what he could have gotten is he could have gotten the flying car.
Oh God, we do need to talk about that. Maybe we'll do that after the movie.
Yeah.
Now, see, these moments here where he's making the coffee, we had that coffee machine where I used to work, so I've had that moment, that exact moment. You cut the thing, you put the thing, you flip the 2 switches, and off goes the coffee.
Yeah.
Shit. This is the part I was talking about on the episode with Mike, where he basically gets the paper, steals the papers.
And I point out this is the only more or less lucky time he has in this whole fucking day.
Yeah, pretty much.
He gets his quarterback. This is the highlight of his fucking day.
The scary part is the papers were $0.25 then. You know what they are now?
Like $1.50 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know. I don't read fucking newspapers.
I don't read them either, but I know that. Bunch of savages in their town.
Fucking savages, man. You know, I often wonder, like, if there was a way of, if there's, like, something that he could have used to dissolve gum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how, like, paint thinner will get rid of, like, glue?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know exactly what's available in this place. Obviously, they have shoe polish, but, like, you know. They don't have the hubcaps for a 1974 Pinto. I know that.
Dude, this sign is fucking iconic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
let's pause the movie just for a second, and we're not going to pause. Oh, never mind. I didn't get in time. But someone tells me there's a grammatical error on that sign, and I don't know what it is.
I don't. I could look up the fucking sign on separately. We don't have to pause anything.
No, that's fine. By the way, there's
wait, I assure you,
semicolon. We're open. I think it's a semicolon that's the grammatical error.
Yeah. Okay, Julie's. Here we go.
Julie's gum guy. Yeah, we don't know that yet, though. Technically, if you're watching this.
Yeah, for the record, if you guys are first time watching this, you really don't want to watch it.
Yeah, don't watch it with us, because we're going to spoil shit. I think that's Dave Klein, by the way. The kid.
Is that really Dave Klein?
I think that's Dave Klein. Yeah.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, please. I'm telling you right now, if I worked in that store and someone put a lung on my counter, I'd have him arrested.
Yeah, normally, like, I mean, look, Dante is a great employee because he's there when he's supposed to be there that day, but he also is a giant wuss.
Right,
like,
sure.
I would have called the cops. He even tries to assert his dominance, be like, you know, if you're going to have that coffee, I think you should take it outside. And the guy's like, no, I think I'll stay right here. Thanks. Like, no, get the fuck out.
Well, here's the other thing that's interesting. Like, it's probably illegal to walk around with a lung in a bag. Even if it is dead and diseased, it's probably not legal to walk around with a body part like that.
Who am I looking up? David Klein? Is that who I'm looking up?
Yeah. I know he's the DP on the movie, but I think he actually got in front of the camera for just this role.
Ah, David Klein, cinematographer. And he also worked on Cop Out, apparently.
Yeah, he's worked on most of Kevin's movies up until Cop Out, and then he got the job on Graceland, I think, and now he's doing that full time.
All right, so actor. Dude, he's a lot. Holy shit. He's hunting cap smoking boy, low IQ video customer, hubcap searching customer, angry mourner, angry crowded door. He probably has more credits than anybody else.
But I'm right, though. He's that kid. Because that was the smoky. Yeah. And here they are, Jay and Bob.
Dude, he's also in Volker. Have you seen Volker?
No. Hold on. We can't let the first appearance of Jay and Silent Bob not be acknowledged.
Snoochie Buckman-Noochies. Oh, man, I totally butchered that.
Snoochie Boochies. I'm gonna fuck this bitch. I'm gonna fuck this bitch. I'm gonna fuck anything that moves.
Do you know what that's from?
No.
That's from Blue Velvet.
I've never seen it.
Dude, that is a motherfucker of a movie.
You know, is he wearing a San Jose Sharks hat? I think he is.
Do you think Kevin is thinner here than he is now? Because he looks thin right here.
Yeah, he does. It's funny. On something I was just listening to, he addressed that. I think he's thinner now. And that's by his own words, not my opinion.
Dude, this fucking line, $53 a week on cigarettes, has made my brain hurt because, like, back then, in like 92, cigarettes were like $2 a pack.
Yeah.
So this guy is spending $53 a week on cigarettes, and they're $2 a pack. That dude should not be alive.
Well, no, that's about a carton and a half. The carton was about $45 back then. I remember.
Okay, so...
And then, another half a carton. So that's what? That's 15 cigarettes? 15 packs? That's 2 packs a day. 15?
Oh, wow. All right, well, even still, that's still a lot. I mean, as heavy as a smoker as I am...
I mean, how many packs do you go through in a day?
None. I don't go through a pack a day. I go through about...
That's good, but I'm just...
At the most, I probably go through like half to 3/4. It depends on the day. I mean, if it was a situation where like you and I are recording and I could smoke in the room, I probably would be chain smoking. But oh my god, look how young fucking Walt is, dude.
Yeah.
That hair's got to be fake.
Oh, totally. And there is Veronica. We have an announcement, by the way, we have to tell our listeners about.
You want to do that now?
No, we'll save it for the end of the episode. Make them sit through the whole movie.
Oh, such an iconic pose for Gigliotti right there.
Yeah.
For that guy, he's like, oh,
she's the most badass person in this movie. From like a badass perspective, she's the biggest badass in this movie.
She is the Princess Leia of this movie.
Oh, that's classic.
Right? Is that good?
That's good.
Randall for sure is Han.
Oh, totally. Entenmann's. Oh, love me some Entenmann's.
I don't know what those are.
You guys don't have that out there, do you?
I mean, this is also
a pastry.
20.
They're pastries.
You know what's also weird? This is the 25th anniversary.
Yes, I think it is. Isn't it? No.
Yeah, yeah. You came out officially in 94, right?
I'm looking now. I got it.
I because Gigliotti like posted about like how this is the 25th anniversary.
Oh shit, it is.
Dude, like this episode's all like perfect.
See if I can find an exact release date.
It's something 94, I think.
No, it is 90. It is 94. I'm just trying to see if I can find the exact date.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Dude, that's fucking lie.
I can't tell how many times I've used that line.
I've had dickish customers say that to me at work. They're like, are you even supposed to be here today? And I just look at them like, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so I found that date. It looks like it's October 19th, 1994. Oh, I love this. Please leave money on the counter. Take change when applicable. I wish I could have done that in my job.
I wish I could have done this at my job. Have my girlfriend be in the back and like do a fucking. Well, actually, I kind of can.
Okay, so you know. All right, I didn't want to do this, but we'll do it now. So we have, through the magic of Rico, gotten Marilyn Gigliotti to agree to be on an episode with us. So we are going to be interviewing Veronica in a couple weeks. And one of the things I want to ask her is if Brian O'Halloran actually did a good job at this, painting her nails.
Or and like how many takes it took.
And what color it is. I want to know what color it is, too.
Oh, it's a great question. What color it is? Ah, you got to write that down. Write that question down.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm very fucking frustrated with you that you just ruined the goddamn surprise, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, but that allows us to talk about it more freely because I was having trouble, you know.
Yeah, we somehow the gods have smiled on us. We have lucked out, and the lovely Marilyn Gigliotti is going to be on the PodAskew podcast. So the color looks light. You know what I mean? It looks like it must be pink.
And see, I wonder.
Dark. It's not a dark color.
No, right. Well, because with being black and white, we'd know. It might even just be a clear coat. It might just be a clear coat to protect it.
We are grown-ass men trying to figure out what her fucking nail polish is.
Well, here's the thing. We both have live-in girlfriends, so I think, you know, a fiance in my case, but, you know, you wonder about these things.
You know, I'm also curious about his, because I remember there were some reshoots, and you could see Dante's goatee goes from thin to really thick. And I think this is from the reshoots, because he shaved it all. Look how thin his goatee is.
Yeah.
Still looks better than mine, but, you know.
Yeah, I got the full beard thing going. We talked about that already.
Yeah. Mine looks like I got a reverse mullet going on. Although my actual long hair is on my head is gone. You know.
Yeah, I'm not digging that. You need to go back to the bald.
I'm not digging it. I look like a fucking stuffed animal with fucking like nail pattern baldness on it. All right, what I'm just, what the fuck?
No,
so we're missing a whole.
We're not missing.
We're talking.
We don't have to quote every part of this. So right now they're talking about him going back to school and how he doesn't want to do it, which plays a major role in 2.
Except, they did go back to school, but then they dropped out. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point, there he is, Mosher. Do you think she was thank you so much. Do you think she was named Veronica after Betty and Veronica?
I don't know.
You think that was his like fucking comic book reference?
I don't know. I would agree more if the other girl wasn't Caitlin. You know?
Well, Caitlin was named after Degrassi.
So maybe Veronica was too. Maybe we can ask her. Maybe she can tell us the origin of her name if she knows it.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if we're gonna have all these questions and she's gonna be like, "Dude, I have no fucking clue. I don't know."
Well,
and then we'll be like, "Oh, we could ask Kevin. Can you bring him up?"
Yeah. Well, some of the stuff she's gonna know, you know, and based on the brief text conversation we've had with her, she seems pretty open. So I'm thinking she's going to be pretty open to the questions without getting too upset.
It has got to be the Jersey and the Italian in her, honestly. Like,
well, and I'm also hoping it's going to help that I'm from Jersey. Yeah,
I dropped that. I said, we have a time difference that I said, CJ's from Jersey, but she made no like, oh, awesome, Jersey. She,
I'm not expecting her to get all like mushy about it. Hey, look right back in that corner, Rico. $1.65. for that pack of cigarettes on the shelf back there. $1.68 for those Cambridges in the middle there. See them?
$1.68. I see a lot of $1.95.
There's that too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then on the far right at the bottom, it's $1.65.
Yeah. I see that.
So.
Okay, right here is probably one of the only major parts I have of Clerks, which is she figures out how many fucking dudes she's blown in a matter of seconds. I would have to spend like 20 minutes thinking of all the girls that I fucking kissed.
I thought you were going to say you were going to need that much time to figure out how many guys you've blown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you visited me, it'd be another one on the notch.
Ah, no! Cuddling I'm okay with. Blowing's a whole nother monster.
Here he is. 37. My girlfriend took 37 dicks in a row.
Now,
and that was the original Silent Bob. Actually.
Yeah. No. I thought it's a guy outside leaning on the wall. I thought that was the original Bob.
No, the original Bob was that guy who said in a row.
Oh, okay. I thought it's this guy coming up in a minute here. The one that starts walking through the parking lot? Okay.
Dude, Veronica's a ball buster.
What's that?
Veronica's a ball buster, dude.
Well, he kind of deserves it. He is overreacting a little bit.
He's overreacting, but I mean, at the same time, if my girlfriend told me she took 37 dicks and she was 22, I would be very surprised.
Well, maybe we can ask her that too. Maybe we need to ask her how does she know how old her character was supposed to be?
21 to 20. I mean, probably around the same age.
See, that guy right there, that's not...
No.
Okay.
That actually looks like the Chuli's Gum guy who shaved his beard, and that's what it looks like.
Nah, he looked too stocky.
This fucking guy.
Yeah.
His name was Austin.
This guy, I remember Kevin telling a story about this guy. He's not from the community theater where he found some of these other people. I forget where he found this guy. And he said he was kind of hard to work with, if I recall.
I could tell, dude, this guy, look at Dante's body language. I mean, it's part of the movie, but it's just like, Jesus. This guy is very aggro.
Yeah. So, by the way, he's the sign on the register here that if you play in the shoplift, let us know. Thanks. Kevin's talked about that before. That actually is from the store. Like, they didn't hang that for the movie. That was there.
I believe it. You know, I heard someone was asking, like, why was Clerks shot in black and white? And
I know what Kevin says. I can answer that.
All right, answer.
Well, the story Kevin tells is because the type of film they were shooting on, and because of the fluorescent lighting in the store, it would have washed out a lot of the colors and stuff. So the black and white made it easier for film. Like the editing they would have had to do and the touch-ups they would have had to do after filming would have been too costly with the budget they had. So shooting it in black and white allowed them to not have to do that stuff. And
that's all I'm sure true. But there is one review. Well, someone wrote a review way back when they're talking about Clerks. They said it seems like it's shot in black and white because that is we are watching the point of view of the security footage.
Yes, and Kevin addressed that. He said he'd heard that, and he said that if he was smarter, that would have been his answer originally, but that's not the truth.
Right. But now watching it, I like that theory that like we're just watching the security footage.
See, okay, right up there, look, a carton of cigarettes is $20.80. So it depends on what kind of.
That guy is smoking 2.5 cartons.
Well, that one guy. It also depends on the brand. Those were Virginia Slims, if I read the sign right. So
Virginia Slims are long.
But they're thin. They're super fucking thin.
That's true. No time for love, Dr. Jones, which is also a inaccurate line. It's it's backwards. He
Spoilers. Spoilers. That's our post-credit scene for the first indie episode.
Damn it.
No, I literally took that cut. That's the... yeah.
I'd like to imagine Randall asked that girl out.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
And I'd also like to think that
I'm a
she
firm believer
said,
in the
fuck you.
philosophy I'm a ruling class because I rule. I love that. Look how thin Randall is.
Dude, he looks like a baby.
Yeah.
He looks like
he was about the same age as Kev, I think, when I shot this.
Yeah, they're all on average around 22, 23.
Except for Marilyn. Remember, we figured that out earlier.
I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to talk about her age.
Oh, no, not either. But we know that she was not exactly the same age as everyone else on the cast.
But she looks the same age, if not younger.
Oh, totally. She looks wonderful.
I think the youngest person who was on the cast was probably Muse, because Muse is a couple years younger than all of them.
Yeah, Muse has got to be 19, I think. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, dude. 19-year-old Muse. That sounds dangerous.
Okay, Jeff Anderson, according to this, would have been 21.
I would ID him.
Did I say the release date? Because I did find it. Did I say it?
Did you say what?
The release date? I did find it. The exact release date?
It was like October something?
October 19th. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you said.
I said it again.
All right, let me ask you this. So,
Sure.
You're Dante, right?
Yeah.
Who would you go for, Caitlin or Veronica? In the exact same situation. She left your ass, she cheated on you, they were in...
Oh, Veronica.
Veronica for sure, right, dude? I mean, chick brings you fucking lasagna and Caitlin just cheats on you. What the fuck?
Yeah. But you know what? I get it. Like, I've been in Dante's shoes, so I do get where he's coming from.
I still, even if I was in his shoes, I would understand, but I would, dude, fucking Veronica all the way.
Well, we were just talking about he's a bit of a spineless, and I think the same thing applies.
But he's not a very good redeeming character, even though he's a hero. He's the hero and the protagonist of this movie, but he, is willing to cheat on his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, God, dude, I can relate to this. This right here.
Bum equipment. I love the jacket. I haven't seen bum equipment in years. But anyway, go ahead.
I can relate to this. I've been on the phone with other customers or the owner, and I've had other customers ask me shit. I'm just like, can you just wait 1 second?
Well, I don't think you cared about that. I think the point of this scene is the list of porn.
Which I have not done because our video store no longer carries porn because the internet fucking doesn't care of that.
And I haven't kept count, but I've heard someone say that there's 37 in the list. There's 37 titles he rattles off.
Oh, I'd have to double check that, but oh my God, these titles are. Yeah. I read all these titles are fake except for one was conveniently real.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And Jeff Anderson, excuse me, I almost combined the two of them. Jeff Anderson, he refused to do this scene if the little girl was there. So that's why there's always close-ups to his face.
Gotcha. Well, I don't think I blame him for that. That would be a little weird.
I don't think Kevin would have been like, oh, sure, let's traumatize a small child for the sake of a film.
Did you notice what was just hanging down? Look in the corner here. Film.
Which one?
In the bottom right corner. Film. Like camera film.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, back when you actually had to put film into a camera to take pictures.
All right, I never understood this cat part. It's just the owner's cat that just hung around the fucking gas station. Is that a thing? I've never seen that.
I've never seen it before either, but hell, it is New Jersey. So.
How long do you think it took for, Kevin to follow this fucking cat around for him to take a shit?
He said it once, but I don't remember what the answer is.
This customer's a freak, dude. Look at him. He's just eyeballing this fucking cat. He's like, oh man, that cat just took a massive shit in front of me.
Isn't that Donald? Isn't that his father?
Is it?
It might be. Well, I know his mom's in the movie and his sister's in the movie. And I think his brother Donald is in the movie, but I'm not sure about his father.
I want to know more about Silent Bob's cousin. I want to know more about fucking Olaf.
Yeah, I wish he made a reappearance in either Jay and Bob Strike Back or Clerks 2.
Maybe he'll be in fucking Reboot. You hear about that news, by the way?
What?
Saban, fucking, is that what it's pronounced? Saban is now taking over for Jay and Silent Bob.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Saban? Some production company.
The Power Rangers people?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. They fucking took, they're going to be the distributors or something of Jay and Silent Bob Reboot.
Oh, I don't give a shit. As long as there's not a giant mech in the movie, I'll be fine.
No, dude, I think they need to have it. They need to have like an old school fucking Power Rangers mech part where it's like Jay's in a machine, Bob's in a machine. It's like Bluntman and Chronic, and they're beating the fuck out of each other and destroying Hollywood.
Oh, see, here's the most metal song I've ever heard.
I've adopted.
We can't listen to it for reasons that we've talked about, but the sound effects to simulate Empire Strikes Back is so terrible because they couldn't use the real footage because Lucas would have sued.
Yeah, I remember being like, when I first saw this, when I was probably about maybe 12 or something, and I've been like, that's not Star Wars.
Right. That's beautiful, man.
Beautiful, man.
Mosher played a really good stoner for a guy who I think doesn't do any drugs.
Mosher sounds like a stoner.
Yeah, but I've heard Mosher on Smodcast and on a couple other shows that he's on, and he's really into like eating well and good, fitness and working out and stuff. So,
I mean, a lot of hippies smoke pot.
By the way, on a completely unrelated note, I don't even know why this reminded me of it, but my therapist's husband does a podcast about video games.
Really?
Yeah. She didn't tell me much more beyond that because there's like this level of you don't share personal life stuff, but yeah.
Of course. We should get your therapist on the fucking podcast. She could finally say like how crazy you are.
You want to do a live therapy session?
I don't think you can handle that.
Pretzel sticks and a Yoo-hoo. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big Yoo-hoo person myself, but
I'm not either. It's just watery fucking chocolate milk.
I do love me some pretzel sticks though. I used to eat those pretzel sticks all the time.
This is probably one of the greatest fucking conversations in film history, if I'm really being honest, because this is exactly.
See, now he didn't shake that Yoo-hoo at all up. When he drinks it again, if he drinks it again, look at the bottom of it. He didn't shake that up at all.
Well, Dante likes to live dangerously.
No, he likes to live stupidly. Here, look at all the chocolate on the bottom of that.
Maybe he's saving all the chocolate for later.
It sticks to the bottom if you don't shake it up.
Maybe that's how he has a goatee. He waits for all the chocolate at the bottom and then he smears it for his face.
Oh, that's terrible.
But his goatee looks thicker in this scene than it does in the other scene.
It also could be lighting.
Let's follow. This is probably where I definitely identified with Clerks. I was like, this is a movie that I can always fucking relate to. It's just them arguing about which is better, Jedi or Empire. Yeah. And also going way beyond, like, all those fucking people died, man.
Yeah. And then this guy comes in and throws his 2 cents in.
I've got to say, it's so weird, but I think one of Kevin's best bit of writing is him coming up with the name of the gangster, Babyface Bambino.
Really? Why do you say that?
Because, like, it's a good mob name. And I really want to see this character. I want there to be a prequel of this fucking guy's friend going to do a roofing contract at the Bambinos. and fucking having that whole story. I want Kevin Smith to write a fucking mob movie.
Holy crap, he stole a tasty cake. I just realized that for the first time. It's another East Coast thing. It's a Jersey, Pennsylvania thing.
Yeah. Kevin's talked about it. Dude, Kevin's talked all about... Dude, I still have never been to, like, Tim Hortons.
Neither have I, but I think you have to be in Canada to do that. I don't think they have them in the States.
They have them in Ohio. I went to Ohio and they had one. I really wanted to fucking stop there, but we were in a rush.
Oh, no shit.
Weirdly, yeah, fucking White Castle's also an East Coast thing, but they had that in Ohio. I think their main headquarters is in Ohio, too.
White Castle sucks ass. So
White Castle does suck ass, man. I heard a whole thing about because Trump did all the fast food thing, that now the White House is called the White Castle.
Oh, Jesus. That's kind of funny. Real quick, I was looking up something else, and it's not his father. It's just some guy. He's got a name, Joe Bagnol, something like that, but it's not his father.
Fair enough.
Have you ever done this?
I've had people say frequently, like, which one of these is good? And I just say, I'm always honest. I'm like, I haven't seen this. I've heard this is good, or this is fucking awful. Yes, you should write this. And sometimes they'll bring up movies with my name on it because I'll put like a note with my name, like those are my staff picks.
Okay.
And I'll say like, well, my name's on both of them, so they're fucking awesome.
There you go.
They're like Hook and fucking Goonies.
Right.
Which are both fucking awesome.
Oh, your favorite part's coming up in a second.
Yep. That is so good.
Nothing more exhilarating than pointing out the shortcomings of others. You won't be missed. See, I never noticed that. Yeah!
Yeah! That's such a fucking Jersey thing.
Oh, totally. Mike was right when he said it.
Yeah, he was. I love how Randall is just so fucking like, he's not even paying attention, but he's still, nothing gets by him. He just still has his fucking wit.
Oh, yeah, totally.
All right, there he is. Fucking...
Second appearance of Ralph.
Of who?
Or not Ralph.
Walt?
Walt, yeah.
Threw me off for a second. I'm like, what
Sorry,
the fuck?
Yeah, he didn't know Garmin yet, so.
All like you like the
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Dude, I've said that so many times.
No, that's his sister.
That's Virginia?
Yeah, that's Virginia.
Yeah. She was actually the one, if I remember, who pushed him to do this. Because
essentially,
he was talking about like,
yeah.
He said something like, I want to be a filmmaker. And she said, so be a filmmaker.
Yeah. And he goes, yeah, I'm gonna go be a filmmaker. So, no, you are a filmmaker. I think that was how it went, something like that.
Yeah. Shell shock. There's no way this fucking thing exists.
No, I don't think so. It's so weird. I'm looking at the credits of the movie, and I'm seeing so many names I've heard him talk about over the years. Pereira. Let's see. Yeah, obviously Grace, his sister, but like Walt. Where's the other one I just saw? Shit. Ernie O'Donnell. Like, he talks about all these people all the time on the podcasts.
The one of them is his cousin, who played Coey London in Chasing Amy.
Coey. I'm trying to remember Coey.
The guy who says, like, Alyssa Jones? I know Alyssa Jones. The guy who tells
yeah.
That's his cousin in real life.
Oh, nice.
All right. How fucking stupid is Randall to fucking sell cigarettes to a fucking 5-year-old?
Well, it just shows how he doesn't care.
Dude, he really should have fucking, like, there should have been a part to this where, like, Dante's like, you're an idiot. Like, I have to tell the boss that you're fucking fired because this is stupid of you.
Well, this goes back to what you were talking about with Clerks, too. I mean, you asked how I kept his job there.
Dude, half the shit that Randall gets away with, I would never be able to get away with.
Of course not.
Like, I mean, this is definitely a fiction. I mean,
Well,
God, it doesn't even look like fucking Waltz from the back.
well, that's the idea.
That's a really good wig.
Come
Or
leave streaks
really good-
if you don't clean it right away.
Look at that part.
Yep. Walt's a better actor than he gives himself credit for.
No, he has to be a good actor. He's got to feign an interest in all the fucking.
I've actually seen
that bring up.
That part right there where he just shows the pussy to Walt's character, the jizz mopper. I watched versions of that where they actually blurred that out.
Oh, I bet.
This would be great if it wasn't for the fucking customers.
I have definitely said that.
Oh, I have too.
customers.
Yeah. Before I got into the private sector, yeah.
I've said that to customers. Like, that would be dick. It wasn't
That's
fucking
great.
Customers. I see Randall's point of view. Like Dante needs a fucking kick in the ass and authority and to be assertive, but not in retail.
Yeah, it's
a hard job,
a little
dude.
bit though. Going back to the Chuli's gum guy,
That's different though. That's not giving. Like, you have to have some form of giving a fuck, but you can't be a wishy-washy shit either.
I've totally been the milkmaid though. Not to the point of pulling out like every carton, but I definitely try to go for the furthest expiration date when I do.
This fucking guy. That fucking guy.
That's Dave Klein again.
Yep, and that I literally get that question. Dude, I saw a poster for Death Becomes Her in the background, which wasn't released until
Under
94,
Siege,
so
Heavy Metal.
That's all we're going to get out of those.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to recognize some of these packs in the background.
Do you still have gas for a 72 Pinto hatchback?
New Trick Magazine.
My ex-girlfriend's getting married.
So what, you pussy? Damn, like... There she is. This alone makes her just like one of the most amazing girlfriends. Just
well,
fucking...
and that's and Bob points that out. There's a million fine women in the world. Not all of them will bring you lunch at work or lasagna at work, isn't it?
Yeah. Which
37.
How the fuck did Sal and Bob know that she brought him lasagna? All she brought was something wrapped in foil.
I would have assumed that was lasagna if it walked past him, and if she walked past them, he probably could smell the lasagna, depending on how hot it was.
Yeah, but lasagna smells like pasta. There's no different smell.
Okay, but how many pastas come in a casserole dish?
You can put pasta in a casserole dish and just wrap it in foil.
Well, yes, but look, if I smell pasta and I see a casserole dish, my first assumption is going to be lasagna.
What I'm hoping is that fucking Sal and Bob wasn't so silent. It's like, hey, Veronica, what you got there? Like, oh, lasagna for my man. Like, oh, that's cool. I like that. Cool. Because if it changed it, you'd just be like, hey, Veronica, give me that pussy. Like, fuck you.
Let me get a crack at that. Let me find out.
You got in the gut.
Malaise.
Oh. There's a lot of Virginia Slims. Jesus Christ.
What's that?
There's a lot of Virginia Slims in the background.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Like, everyone fucking loved those in Jersey?
I don't know. I was a Marlboro guy myself.
I'm still a Camel guy. I try to find Chesterfields, but they're impossible to find. I gotta special order them if I really want them.
Can't do that here.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. Oh my God, Rico, look at the sign next to the phone. It's New Jersey bail bonds. I just noticed that for the first time. I'm watching this movie different than I ever have. With the sound off, I'm like looking for stuff that I've never seen before.
Try for price, stay for taste. What the fuck that's on?
Oh, it's a cigarette.
Pop-up?
Montclair cigarettes? It looks like?
Never heard of it.
Neither have I.
Is that Jiffy between them? Because on my screen it's blurry, so I can't really see shit.
Sorry, what's that?
Is the thing between the little shit between them? Is that Jiffy Lube? Is that Jiffy?
No, it says Zesty.
See, it's coming blurry on mine because it's laggy. Because I mean, it's really good quality for the fact that I'm watching the movie on your screen, but it's fucking not perfect.
We can do a quick reboot if we need to. Like I can refresh it.
No. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, there's the kid snapper. Is that how you spell Randall? I always thought it was two L's.
Yeah, I did it first too, but then if you look at the title card, it's got the one L.
Yeah, well, sure.
So they're taping up hockey sticks. Now, see, I'm a hockey player, or I'm a former hockey player. So my first complaint is they're using ice hockey sticks to play street hockey.
Are they cheaper?
Not really. Actually, the street hockey sticks are usually cheaper.
Maybe they want to save price because Jersey gets snowy, so they don't want to get numerous different sticks.
Yeah, I guess.
Or maybe because I don't know, they were using that for the boom mic.
Feel right.
This guy is, whoever this guy is, he's just a fucking douche nozzle. I've never liked this character in this movie.
Well, I think that's the idea, though.
Yeah, but why the fuck is Dante got stupid ass, mean ass friends?
Have you seen Randall?
That's what I'm saying. It's like you're allowed one asshole friend.
I guess.
That one friend that you're like, why do you hang with that asshole? I'm like, oh, well, I've known him for years. That's Randall. I mean, Dante and Randall have probably been fucking best friends since they were like in kindergarten.
Yeah, he said something in Clerks too, like if I'd known you would have gotten it as 30 years or something. Doesn't he?
Dude, something like that. I think they even talked about how long they've been friends or something. That does not even look like Mosier.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
No,
it does not look like Mosier.
It's Mosier, though.
It sounds like Mosier, but it looks nothing like it. He almost like has this James Dean fucking look.
Right.
I was saying that I think they talked about how they were friends in the Clerks animated show. Like how they showed like an origin of them meeting like they were like 8 years old or some shit.
Right.
Like scowl.
Look at that neighborhood.
That would be what, the Highlands? Or is that Leonardo?
I think it's Leonardo.
It's wherever the fuck Quick Stop is, right? So that's gotta be Leonardo.
Yeah, I think it is. Which, by the way, there's a store on the way home from my mom's house called Quick Shop.
Someone was avoiding a lawsuit.
Yeah, it's close enough.
You need to look. It's easier for you to do it.
Here's the only special effect.
There it is. You need to go to Quick. You need to go to Quick Stop and fucking take some photos, dude.
No, man. I'm waiting until you come out. We'll go together.
You want me to fucking travel all the way to Jersey for you to just go somewhere that's a quarter mile away or some shit?
No, it's not. No, it's 45 minutes easy.
Okay, it's 45 fucking minutes. It'll take me fucking like a whole plane ride. You could fucking jog it in a day and a half.
Fuck you.
I never make jokes about your disability, but that was one of the first time I've ever done that.
No, I don't care. I can handle it. I'm not that upset.
No,
really.
No, but you know, you have got to be aware that I've never done that. That's for the first time
I
I've
know.
done that.
Even if you had, Rico, I know it's in good spirit. I'm not worried about it. Biggest bear you've ever seen, Dingleberry.
You only brought one ball? Oh, I just felt my back pop.
Oof. I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Back!
Still get free Gatorade? Thank you. Oh, God, this guy.
This guy is easily one of the most stereotypical fucking, like, old Jewish guys.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine if this guy just acted like that and he just, like, said, okay, this could be you. Or if, like, Kevin was like, all right, we're gonna write a fucking total stereotype here.
You know what?
Thank you, Sunday boy.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? He's wearing a House of Pain t-shirt, and there's not House of Pain music in the movie. I don't think there was any in the original cut either, like.
I thought maybe you'd let me use it anyway. I'm not so young anymore.
Nicely done, sir. I think he's
Thank
actually
you.
wearing a yarmulke. I just noticed that. I always thought that was a bald spot, but I think it's a yarmulke.
I can't tell. Honestly, the light is reflected off of it, so either he's got a shiny ass bald spot.
So, do you see the TV right there in the background?
Yeah.
That's Kev's TV.
What do you mean that's Kev's TV?
He brought that into the store so he could watch Batman the Animated Series when he was working.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's told that story a few times. He would watch that and he'd watch Twin Peaks, I think.
It's going to knock the hell out of my hemorrhoids.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? I deal with this on a regular basis. People are always asking to use the bathroom, but it's really not for customers. But a lot of my customers are actually look and sound like that fucking guy. Just old people, and I'm like, yeah, all right. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Do you check to make sure they haven't died jerking off?
No, not once.
Okay. You've never checked?
No, I'm the only person there.
He was the only person there.
We've been robbed before. I'm not gonna fucking just go see if someone fucking jerking off or while we get robbed while my back's turned. No, that guy's on his own.
God, the fact that you've been robbed is a whole scary thing. They got bigger titties than that one.
Did I not tell you that we got robbed at the video store?
You might have. I don't remember.
Yeah. Fucked up night. Be happy to tell you one of these days.
"12 minutes is not a game." I have to agree with him on that. 12 minutes is not a game of hockey.
Well, I'm still of the opinion that any sport that's not fucking playing video games is too much for me.
I used to play hockey. Believe it or not.
I was a decent goalie. I played, I was awful at skates. I was the goalie without skates.
Okay, wait a minute. So, he just said that the embolism happened yesterday. So this is the same day as Mallrats. Remember we had that discussion about Mallrats being... He just said the embolism was yesterday.
Yeah, which means Mallrats, in the morning, she died that morning.
No, she died the night before. I remember that.
No. Mallrats, she died that day, that morning. He told her the night before, but then the following day, which is still the day before Clerks, she was at the YMCA in the morning. I think. I'm pretty positive.
Let's see.
Maybe you can find it in quotes on IMDb.
I'm looking it up now. So, Julie Dwyer first mentioned in the film Clerks, written by Kevin Smith. She was a young woman who dated Dante Hicks and later died in a swimming pool at the local YMCA. Dante and Randall went into her wake, although it was never shown. Apparently, Randall knocked a body over. That's what we're getting to right now. In Mallrats, it is revealed that Julie is supposed to be on a dating show when a friend told her innocently enough that a camera had 10 pounds, so she became so worried she swam in the pool until she died of an embolism. In the film Chasing Amy, she's mentioned one more time as it's revealed that Alyssa knew her as a friend before she died. Until Clerks comics were made, Julia don't even mention. And that's from the comment. We're going to have to go back after we're done. We can come back to that scene, but he said she died yesterday. I just read it on the subtitles. Randall said she died yesterday. If that's the case, I'm almost positive that means, because I know because that scene where TS's girlfriend tells him about it is at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So she was probably got up at like 6:30 or something. She just fucking died probably that time.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Or,
I think they're both.
Or she died the night before and they found her body.
Which would make it the same day as this.
Right. That's what. No, it would be the day before.
If she died, because if Randall's saying she died yesterday and you're saying she was found the day after she died yesterday.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying that she was found the same day as Mallrats, which we know is the day before Clerks. That's what I'm saying, is that she may have died the night before.
Right.
But was found the following day, which is the same day as Mallrats, and as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. By the way, we missed a whole fucking scene that I wanted to ask you. Have you ever tried to suck your own dick, CJ?
No, I have not. Thank you. But that does bring up the flying car scene that Chris asked us to talk about, because I've had it explained to me that it's very similar to this scene we just kind of skipped over, where the conversation's very, very similar. The dynamic of the conversation and the way it takes place. And I think that guy on the left there, I think that was Moser.
I think the guy on the right may have been Walt Flanagan.
Yeah, maybe.
Instantly dark. That was like a big, it's all of a sudden instantly dark. Yeah, I agree. The way that the flying car is that it's Randall asking the fucking question. They argue about it. Randall keeps pushing him for Dante to be in a really fucked up situation. And then the joke is, you do that? Fucking weirdo. Like,
yeah.
Would you do all that shit for the flying car?
What, cut off my foot and stuff?
Get your fucking foot cut off with no... Well, and then you get anesthesia, and then you get, like, German doctors and all his friends, like, raping you while you're, like, unconscious.
Yeah, I guess. My one foot doesn't work as it is, so shit. And I've got limited feeling in the foot, so I don't know if I'd even feel it if he was cutting it off without anesthesia.
I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't. I mean, the main reason I wouldn't is because I don't find a flying car fucking practical. You fucking stall on that damn thing, that becomes a regular goddamn car in about 2 seconds, and all of a sudden you're falling down, whoever knows how fucking high up you are.
Yeah.
You're about to have a very bad accident. I mean, shit, dude, we already have awful fucking traffic on the ground. Can you imagine if the flying car became a fucking thing? We would be, like, you remember watching, like, The Fifth Element? Like, that looks not safe at all. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
So the flying car thing, I'd be like, I'm out, dude. I don't want to fucking drive.
I love that movie for a long time. Too bad Bruce Willis is still in it.
But then you get, come on, gas!
Yeah. Chris Tucker.
Come on!
Leeloo Dallas Multipass.
Multipass.
God. That's the one thing about being Kev's fan that has been damaging. Like, it's ruined every Bruce Willis movie for me.
If you watch the movie knowing it, it actually kind of makes it a whole lot easier. Especially when Bruce Willis is acting like an asshole. And you're like, wow, he's just playing himself.
Yeah, I guess.
Like he's sort of the bad guy in Looper. It makes it easier to watch.
I've only seen Looper once, but I'm talking about stuff like Fifth Element, The Whole Nine Yards, Die Hard.
Well, all those guys, he's a killer, but happens to be a good killer. He's a protagonist.
Yeah. Right.
So, in Bruce Willis is entertaining, but he's also an asshole. He's a likable asshole. That's all.
Right.
He just insulted our fucking Lord and Savior.
Yeah. Yeah. I just have another question for Marilyn. I actually want to ask her. I want to ask her how many days she was on set. Like, was she only on for her scenes, or did she come in and watch all this other stuff?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll find out if she was only on set for 37 days.
Oh, God. Did they even shoot that long? I thought it was like 2 weeks.
I don't know. It's just
No, I get it. But, Ernie
O'Donnell. It was Ernie O'Donnell.
Yep.
So, allegedly, because he's playing Rick Darris, this is Jay's alleged older brother, because I read that Jay's character's last name is Darris. But I don't know if it's been 100% confirmed.
Yeah.
But as of now, we can assume this is Jay's older brother, which means Jay saw his older brother go into the store and gave him some shit, is how I look at it.
Yeah, possibly.
That dude is not a muscled up dude. That dude is not buff. That dude is not, this dude is not benching all that shit that he's talking about. 350. Boy. Bullshit.
I don't know, man. For a while, I was putting up like $150 when I was working out regularly.
Yeah, $150, but like 350.
That's almost twice my body weight. My point is that if he's like, say he's like 190 pounds, that's twice his body weight ish.
Okay, but I would agree with it if it was squats, but there's no way that guy's benching 400 pounds.
No, I was benching almost 2 when I was working out.
There's no muscle. That was clearly Kevin not knowing about fitness. This is right there. This guy, the representative, there's a part in here that always kind of bugged me, and I'm trying not to be super bitchy about it because, they're all unknowns. Right. There's a part where he stumbles on his line.
Oh, well, there's a couple of those stumbles throughout the movie.
But this guy in particular has always thrown me off, where you could tell that he is remembering his line as he's saying.
Sure.
I used to fuck her. Well, fuck you.
Yeah, right? I'd reach over the counter and punch the guy.
Not if he was talking about how much he benched.
True.
Although if he looked like that, I'd be like, I could fucking take this guy. This guy's full of shit. God, we're aggressive as fuck. How you guys doing? All you listeners doing good? Good. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking up the Jay's last name thing for you, trying to confirm this Darris thing.
Okay, here we go. All right. So this is where he
gets the fine for the tobacco, yeah.
Yeah, but this is also where the guy stumbles on his line. That just annoys the hell out of me.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
I thought you meant Darris.
No.
Trying to see if I can see where he stumbles.
It's right around here. It's like, I mean, you'd have to hear it. That's the irony. But
yeah.
Right here. This summons.
Oh yeah, he stumbles there. Yeah.
He said this summons. Yeah, that's the part that I'm like,
Okay, I can't get confirmation on Jay's last name, but I can confirm something. Well, actually, kind of disprove something you said before. Bob's last name is not Blutarsky. It was mentioned in Clerks, the animated series, but that's not officially his last name.
Okay, I thought Kevin confirmed that. So, all right.
Well, at least according to the wiki. You know how wiki can be, but I'm, according to this.
Sure.
So.
Fucking Caitlyn.
I love that Randall go. Have you ever done? So you work in a video store, but do you go to a different store? Well, I guess you can't because there's not many choices. But would you?
There's no other video store.
Would you go to a different store if there was like a traditional Blockbuster type place around?
No. There was one around the corner from my house that I frequented, but then they closed down. And then I found out about the video room. No, if I had a choice, I would go to video room because I know where everything is, and two, and
yeah, what the hell is Bob buying? It's a box of Domino's sugar, and it looked like a Woody Woodpecker head.
Dude, they're fucking drug dealers. They probably are fucking drug users, so.
Yeah. And there's Lisa, Spoon Hour.
R.I.P. Rest in peace.
Yep.
The fucking dude next to them looks like a tall-ass version of fucking Anton Yelchin. Also, rest in peace.
Jay's dance moves.
There we go. And you know all about this, right? Like, Jay got camera shy.
So what's that got to do with the dancing?
He got camera shy, so he didn't want to dance in front of everybody. So Kev had to have everyone go inside the store.
Oh, I have heard that. Yeah.
So they set up the camera so Jay could just dance with just the two of them.
That's funny.
And no disrespect to Lisa Spoonhour, but like, come on, dude.
What?
Her character is just awful.
But that's not her. That's the way Kev wrote her.
No. That's what I'm saying. Nothing to do with fucking Lisa Spoonhour. Just her fucking character is just such a bitch.
No, I think she's just confused.
I'm sure she's confused, but she was also fucking, she cheated on Dante a number of times. So clearly she's, you could argue it's just they're young and stupid. That's really what this movie is about. It's about, you want to see young and stupid people in the 90s? Here it is.
True. To your point, though, I mean, she does fuck the dude in the back room, although she thinks it's Dante, so maybe that's not so bad.
She thinks it's Dante, but she's still engaged to a fucking Asian design major.
Well, no, didn't she break it off? I think she breaks it off. She says it coming up in a minute. Where it said, chopped on the train back here because I knew you'd be a wreck. Thanks for the... Let's see. I thought she broke it off. She says it somewhere. Maybe we missed it, but...
No, she said... I don't fucking know. We'll find out. What smells like shoe polish? That was a line that Jeff Anderson accidentally said.
And it's
in
stuck?
Clerks 2. No, in Clerks 2.
Oh.
Where Becky is getting the
nails.
Nails. Yeah. When they first started filming it, Jeff sort of was just brought back to the first Clerks, and he said, "This smells like shoe polish."
That's kind of funny.
And then like Kevin was like, "Nope, you said the wrong thing, dude. You went right back to '93."
I wish he would just do the third one.
I would love to see Dogma too. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that.
No, he talked about how he's like, it's so weird you asked me that because like I got all these ideas like post 9/11 about doing with the Dogma. I'm like, fuck, dude, hurry up.
When did he say that? Where did you hear that?
I read on online I was looking up Dogma and it's a possible sequel.
Okay, I didn't know maybe you heard it on like one of his shows.
Mm-hmm. I find it very hard to believe that all these fucking people have amazing vocabularies.
Well, it's Kev. He likes big words.
I like big words, and I write it down.
Jesus. Oh, boy.
Dante, you fucking weaselly shit.
Yeah, right?
Just,
That's another question for Marilyn. Like, if this was really her, what would she do?
She'd probably beat the shit out of Dante.
Like she does. Doesn't she kick the shit out of him?
I think she just knocks his ass down.
Well, it's close enough.
I don't know. Is it established that Veronica's Italian? Because if Veronica, the character, is Italian, she would have actually probably just killed Dante.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Well,
I don't know if we ever get the last name on Veronica.
Dante's an Italian name too, but he clearly is not Italian.
Right.
Hicks. I mean, maybe his mother. Maybe his mother's
Yeah.
Italian. Hicks is not Italian last name, but Dante for sure is.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me years to realize that this is basically another adaptation of Dante's Inferno.
I've never seen that, so I can't really comment on that.
Well, it's not really a movie. It's a book.
Well, I know, but they've made a movie of Dante's Inferno. I've seen that. I haven't seen a movie, but I've seen that it exists.
I saw there was an animation, like a Japanese animation one.
I think there's a flat-out movie, too.
There's Mark Hamill does a voice of one of the characters in the anime. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
What doesn't Mark Hamill do a voice do? No, I'm saying he does a lot of voice acting. He's good at it.
He doesn't do Silent Bob.
Oh, come on. Really? Jesus.
Dude, now I told you, man, I'm maybe high now. Now that we got lucky with Gigliotti, I'm gonna fucking just start because I already wrote to Mark Hamill on Twitter and he fucking like hit me up. He answered all my questions.
Yeah, let's not aim that high just yet.
Well, I mean, maybe after he does.
Here, look, hold on. They don't know if I'm at school yet, and I should break the disengagement news to my mother. So yeah, she did break the engagement.
That means they broke the engagement, but they're not broken up.
Well, okay, I could argue that. I mean, I could see that argument. I would think if you're breaking the engagement, the relationship's over too. But
okay, but she still is technically, I think the major or fucking ex-fiance. As far as he knows, they're still together. They're just not engaged. So no matter what, she's still cheating on him.
No, we don't know that he knows that.
Is this motherfucker still dancing?
Yeah.
Dude, Coke will fucking do that.
Look at Bob.
He's wearing pants. He's not wearing jorts. He's wearing pants.
He wears pants in all the movies.
No, he doesn't. He wears jorts.
Not in the movies.
Yes, he does.
Which one does he wear jorts? In Mallrats, he's wearing pants. In Dogma, he's wearing pants. In Strike Back, he's wearing pants.
Dogma's wearing jorts. I think.
No.
All right, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
He's even said that's one of the things he doesn't like about doing the role of Silent Bob is because he has to wear pants.
He's the director. Why the fuck is he arguing with himself? He could fucking choose jorts.
Consistency.
Consistency. Fucking Jay wears a different fucking outfit in every movie.
What's that?
Jay wears a different outfit in every fucking movie.
Okay, well that's Jay. I'm talking about Bob.
Okay, well Bob can fucking change his shit too.
But he doesn't. He wears a different jacket. He goes to that leather jacket in Mallrats.
Hang on, I'm looking up fucking...
You have to look up pictures, man, because it's not going to be...
We're almost done. Alright, I'm looking up photos now. Okay.
Oh, I Eat Cock, I think? You know this is where he gets the idea for doing this to Trevor, or Elias in Clerks 2.
Probably. Alright, all I'm seeing is a lot of profile. I mean, head, waist up. There's nothing waist down. Oh, wait a minute. I can barely see it. It's cut off right where it would be the jort area. You might be right.
Bob doesn't wear jorts. Kev wears jorts, but Bob doesn't. Miss Asian Design Major herself. See, that's a sexy outfit on her. I like that on her. I find that outfit on women sexy.
The tie and everything?
Yeah, and the suspenders or whatever. I think it's a good look. When did Randall get Chinese food?
I don't know, probably takeout. Shit, dude, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck it, hey, don't be a fucking. Take it when fucking good graces. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. They seriously put that Chinese food box there just so he could make that joke. We both eat Chinese.
I missed the joke. What joke?
Said you and I have something in common. We both eat Chinese.
Yeah.
So, the electrician, the lights in the back. That sounds like something your boss would do. Not pay the electrician to fix the light in the back.
Yeah.
Break his heart this time and I'll kill you. Nothing personal.
I have said that.
Defending Michael's honor?
I've said that once to one of Michael's exes. I think I said that to Debbie one time about you. As a joke.
Oh, wow.
I'm like,
was I not there?
You must have been there.
Oh.
Break his heart, I'll fucking kill you. And she was like, okay.
Yeah, she probably didn't get the joke. Or the reference.
Go kindergarten, poo-poo, wee-wee. Fuck you. That is a satisfied woman.
Yes, it is.
Damn, dude.
How'd you get up here so quick? Yeah, you were violated, all right.
Yeah, weird fucking... Not a good word to use.
Yeah, well, hey, you gotta remember this movie.
She's not wrong.
What, 30 years before, or 20 years before the Me Too movement, so...
Yeah, but there was still fucking, like, this whole thing of, like, we don't want to be fucking, like... But Women Against Rape didn't start in 2018. That was a fucking round forever.
No, of course not. But I see this goes back to our ads. There's your camels up there on the board up above Dante's head.
Yep.
But I've heard that used as a term of endearment when a girl got, laid really well. I've heard that term before. Not from me, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, I think you want to count your blessings that you haven't violated a woman, okay? Let's just be fucking honest.
So... But getting back, getting to the seriousness, she was just raped, really. I mean, in a sense...
I mean, if I'm being honest, like, both of them were raped. The old man was raped, too.
Yeah, actually, if anything, she raped him.
Yeah. God. Does Dante just have an old man dick? Is that why, like, she just couldn't tell?
Yeah,
because
right?
the guy is a heavy set dude. Like, she'd be feeling stomach.
I mean, he's not super heavy, but he's, what?
Look at that thing. That was like the fucking cuss that fucking random stranger I had.
That's fucking...
rubbing his boner on the fucking table.
That's a Liam Neeson-sized cock right there.
Dude, no wonder that fucking old man slouched. Holy shit. Oh, thank you, Sunday boy. No shit, dude. Can you imagine if he wasn't Jewish? You imagine how big that foreskin was?
Holy crap, that's... Okay, that was the, Oh, Jewish? Shit, the paramedic that just walked by, that was the same guy that gave him the citation. I'm almost positive.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
I guess she stumbles over her line, too, right there, when she says he was masturbating and seized or whatever. She stumbles on that line. So, I mean, there's several people that stumble on their lines in this movie.
Not several. There's a couple.
Walt stumbles on his at least twice.
Jesus Christ. Look at that pitching the tent, dude. Look at
that. Yeah. Will you stop looking at the old man's cock?
Dude, that dude died because he got an erection. That's what happened.
And it fell, look, it's down now.
Oh, shit. Grammatical error. Not
what?
Grammatical.
Continuity?
Continuity error. Thank you. Grammatical. Look at it. That cock fucking messed me up so much. I'm like, grammatical error.
Dun 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 dun. Salsa shark.
I need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
My Randall's awful.
It really is.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh,
Why don't you do it? You're a silent Bob and shut the fuck up.
I'm just looking at all this stuff in the background again. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Okay, why would you do Doritos with salsa? Fuck that.
Why would you sit on a thing that could break? All that weight, it's just glass.
Those glass things are fucking heavy. They're thick, I mean.
Yeah, there's two fucking dudes. One laying on it, the other one's just sitting.
I think those are two different...
What?
I think those are two different cabinets. I think there's a solid metal bar right between them. You'll see right... Yeah, well, I can't tell.
That's allegedly the fucking one where Jay would fucking fall asleep and, like, his drool would fucking be frozen.
Oh, really? I don't think I've heard that story.
Oh, yeah. Jay would, like, when Kev and Jay started hanging out, he said, all right, if you want to fucking hang out with me, you open up the quick stuff with me. I'll give you $2. And Jay's like, okay, because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
And he would fall asleep, and that's where the stack of newspapers would be. And then the newspapers would get down little by little, and then you just see Jason Mewes just like asleep on the fucking freezer cooler.
Oh, yeah.
And that he would drool, and his fucking drool would freeze. So he'd have this like icicle thing hanging out of his mouth, according to fucking Kevin. So.
No, I trust that. Any of the stories he tells us, especially about, well, any of his stories I trust, but especially the ones of the old Clerks days.
Anything about Jason Mewes has got to be true.
Oh,
like, was that alleged one where he tried to fuck a dog or something?
I don't think I've heard that one either.
Yeah, he apparently, he's like, hey, there's the Mewes kid. I heard he fucked the dog. And then, Kev said, did you really fuck the dog? He's like, only once. It was probably for drugs.
Probably.
He's like, all right, I'll give you drugs if you fuck this dog. Like, all right, oops.
There's a scene coming up I have to ask you about, but I won't wait till it comes up. It'll be coming up in a minute. That I have to wonder if Ronte's. Oh boy, that's another one for the blooper reel.
Ronte.
That's our you said Dandel or something earlier, didn't you? Or
I said Jeff O. I almost said Jeff
O'Halloran. Yeah. So, same thing. I just took the characters. But there's that Randall does. It kind of makes you wonder if he's being a dick. I mean, he's always a dick, but I mean more than usual. Like an actual dick as opposed to when he's talking to Veronica. But
I think he thinks he's doing better. I think he's trying to be that friend. I don't think he was trying to be a dick. I think this is his fucked up way of trying to genuinely help his friend. But it fucked up.
Backfires terribly.
I gotta give credit to that fucking joke where he says, like, my mom's been fucking a dead guy for 30 years. I call him dad. Like, that was a great fucking
That's a good
line,
yeah. You know you can't do this with money now. I don't think you can do. For a while you could, but I don't think you can do it right now. Like, I think they don't take it anymore. If you tape it up like that. Yeah.
So that's the precursor to the fucking fuck ramp.
Yeah, basically.
So that means Kevin had that shit written down, at least partially written out, way back, 7 years, ago. 8 years before he did Strike Back.
It might have been why he did it,
Or I wonder if Jay wrote it. Like, he was just like, Jay as a teenager was just saying that shit. And Kevin's like, all right, so it's fuck, motherfuck, fuck. Okay, cool.
So, well, Kev likes to rap. Kev's into that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, not like freestyle, but like he's big. He's always rap music's kind of been his. Well, he's all over the board musically, but he does like rap music. I know he loves Hall & Oates. He talks about that all the time.
Yeah, he loves Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
You tell her that Caitlyn chick?
I see the Veronica girl. She's doing shit for you all the time. Saw rubbing her back. Fucking comes and brings you food. Yeah, when she was changing the tire.
Someone needs to fucking unloosen Dante's nuts, dude.
A good plate with
nothing on it. Wait, no, I fucked up.
What's a good plate with nothing on it? I like the one he does with the cow. I think it's in Chasing Amy. Well, I pay for the cow when you get the sex for free or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
See?
Come
on, limp dick.
Yeah.
See, I don't think I ever noticed Bob said something after that. I don't think I noticed it.
I've heard it. I've always heard it in the background.
He doesn't love you anymore.
He loves Caitlin. Yeah.
Pretty much except the latent homosexuality part. That's just my theory.
Hence him falling out of the fucking closet.
Yeah. Well, considering how Dante's Day is supposed to end originally, that's a good way to, There's not really a reason to expand on it.
Hit him again!
Kick his ass!
Here, hit that two-driving fuck with this!
See... You think 37 dicks are? I just wait till you see Mr. I'm going to put the hookers in Times Square to shame with all the guys that go down on.
I mean, she's already sucked 37 dicks. I'd hate to see what else we could do. Become a fucking human pincushion.
Listen, man, in Jersey, there's not a lot to do. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so by that theory, you should have gotten laid a lot.
Yeah, I didn't. But...
Okay, so your argument's invalid. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, I'm just the exception. The gimp scares people.
You're not a gimp. Don't you.
Dude, I say that kind of shit all the time.
No, it's not okay. You and Steph will do that, and I fucking hate it.
Cream cheese bagel and a coffee for $1.25. Fuck, that's a good price.
That's actually pretty expensive for what I would imagine the price is.
No. Dude, you get a cup of coffee for $1.25 now. Wawa coffee, the stuff that I send you, a small cup is $1.25.
I mean, if it's like gas station fucking coffee.
Well,
but out in fucking Cali, even if you go to 7-Eleven, you get a fucking cup of coffee. It's at least for like a small $1.75 or $1.50.
Then why are you saying that's expensive?
Because it's shitty coffee.
No, I'm talking about the price there for the bagel and the coffee.
I'm saying that's expensive for the time that it is. I'm saying now it's super fucking expensive. I would expect it to fucking be even cheaper. I was expecting it to be like 75 cents.
Well, that's not just coffee. That wasn't just coffee. That was coffee with a cream cheese bagel for $1.25.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's really
I said that.
Good. Well, I'm not always paying attention. I'm watching a fucking movie here. Fuck you.
I just know you don't pay attention to me very often, so.
I'm sorry, what now?
Exactly.
Now I'm craving a fucking bagel and cream cheese. You son of a bitch.
They just showed something I've been curious about for years, and I'm surprised I never noticed it. He actually is wearing Doc Marten boots. I was always wondering if those boots were Doc Martens, and they are.
I'm more amazed that, they did all this shit and they have to clean it all up. That's what I'm...
Well, it happens.
Are there 3 different types of Skittles? What the fuck are the other flavors?
It's probably tangy, regular. I think the 2 outer boxes are both regular, and then the middle one's probably the tangy.
Trying to find.
Hey, I can't tell.
I'm such a fat fuck. I'm looking look at all the candy.
I'm looking at candy I haven't seen anymore. Like, Henry. I haven't seen an Henry bar in years.
Oh, no, I've seen Henry. They still make them. They have them at some gas stations. What the hell's a Clark? What the fuck's a Clark bar?
You've never had a Clark bar?
What the fuck's a Clark bar?
I forget what's in it. It's been a while since I've had one, but I've seen Clark bars. I've had Clark bars.
No, not really.
Would you anally rape my mother while pouring sugar in my gas tank?
Jesus.
Right? I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, pal.
I'm the source of your all misery. Hey, that's the second time technically it's the first time that's mentioned, but that's kind of like this jail scene in 2. When he blames everything on Randall. Oh, Nestle Crunch. That's my favorite.
I miss those.
What do you mean you miss them?
They're not. I don't see crunches that often. I see like a bunch of crunch. I don't see.
They're hard, but they're still around. Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard because they're fucking stale because they're not fucking making that shit more.
Got a score bar. I haven't had a score bar in years.
We've literally talked about candy for fucking 1 minute. We're not even ignoring the fucking movie.
Well, no, we're just
candy.
At least he admits he's a bad worker.
What's that one upside down above his head?
You're back to a Mars bar. Now and later. That's a now and later. It's like a taffy type thing.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of M&Ms on the floor.
Damn, dude, all those M&Ms are fucked.
Yeah, they are.
They're like M&Ms and M&Ms and M&Ms.
They clean it up, though. See?
Yeah.
Slim Jim.
World's fastest man weds tiniest woman.
Yeah, the guy that Randall spits on talks about that one.
But I didn't know that they actually made a fucking, like, does that mean that was a real thing that they improvised or that, like, they made that?
I think it was a real thing they improvised.
Yeah.
He's wearing an AT&T t-shirt. I just noticed that. Randall.
I noticed that the S is missing on Oda behind Dante's head. It should say soda, but the S is
yeah.
missing.
Look at that.
What the hell's an Oda? 70 cents for a fucking can of Oda? Man.
I remember when Oda was a quarter.
In my day, Oda used to be called soda.
He's a berserker.
All right, here we go.
You're closed.
You're closed.
I am glad they changed the ending.
Oh, for sure. It's a better ending.
So, we have watched season 1. We have watched the episode of Clerks.
That was fun.
It was fun. I'm kind of glad we did it. We have a bunch of dead air. I'm a little worried about that because I don't think I can edit that. But what are you gonna do?
Nothing. Whatever. I mean, they're gonna, I got nothing else to say.
What the fuck? So, quickly getting back to our announcement from earlier, we do have the very awesome guest of Marilyn Gigliotti coming up in a few weeks. Very excited to do that before we do our live Oscar commentary, which that's going to be a trip. That's going to be really fucking interesting to see how we do that.
Yeah, that's going to be all sorts of uniqueness.
Because we should probably do like a pre-show.
We can do a contest. You can guess, say, I guess it's going to be this person. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, we're totally doing that. But I'm saying we should probably go through then for the listeners. We should do like a pre-show and list off all the different nominees in the different categories.
A before party. This is always an after party for the
pre-show.
Oscars.
No, we'll do the red carpet show or the white carpet show.
Yeah, we'll tell the episode of the market there's a red carpet match to the drapes.
There you go. No. I'm saying we do it the same night. We just do one gigantic long fucking like an hour before the show starts. We'll start and do pre-red carpet stuff.
That's gonna be like a 5-hour fucking episode.
It's gonna be 5 hours anyway. The Oscars starts at 7:40 and they end around midnight.
Fuck!
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night.
Speaking of long night, I'm gonna fucking hang up now. Like,
all right.
I want to go eat something.
Well, with that said, thank you all for listening to or watching with us, I hope. And tell us what you think of this, and if you liked it, and if you want to have us do other ones for either Kevin Smith movies or other movies in general, let us know, and we'll do it.
Yeah, please pick like a Halloween film so that CJ can really be pissed off.
Oh, fuck that noise.
No. If the people want it, if the people want us to do fucking like Halloween 2018, you get to suffer with me. Because you actually were saying that you were interested in doing that. Like watching Halloween 2018. And I described it, you're like, oh, that sounds awful. I'm like, yeah, now you get to watch it too.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
I'm going to be really fucking pissed if you love that fucking movie. You're like,
I probably will. I probably will.
Sucks.
So, all right, guys. Thanks again for listening. I hope you're enjoying the credits because they're probably rolling on your TV as we're going. So, have a good night.
Good night.
CJ here with a few thank yous and to let you know how you can get in touch with and follow the show and us. For PodAskew, go to iTunes, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts on your iPhone, and Google Play Music on your Android phone to listen to, subscribe, rate, and comment on the show, or the Listen Notes podcast search engine at www.listennotes.com. Go there, type in PodAskew, all one word, and you can stream us right there. If you want to agree with or yell at us directly, follow Rico, me, and the show on Twitter. The show is at PodAskew, Rico is at RantsRico, and I'm at M_Blade. If you need to contact the show for promotional reasons, tweet Stephanie at PodAskewPR. Check out Rico's YouTube channel, Rico's Rants, on YouTube at www.youtube.com/Rico'sRants. Thank you to Dubbed in English for our opening theme music, 96 Reasons. They're no longer online, but you can contact me for a copy of the full song or the whole Plan 9 EP. Thank you to Samuel Lemons for our closing music, Theme Askew. You can find his music on SoundCloud at www.soundcloud.com/Samuel-Lemons. Finally, our biggest thank you is to you, everyone, for listening. Rico and I really appreciate your time and look forward to bringing you another episode soon.
Working on my day off. The goddamn steel shutters are closed. I deal with every backward-ass fuck on the planet. I smell like shoe polish. My ex-girlfriend is catatonic after fucking a dead guy. And my present girlfriend has sucked 36 dicks.
37.